Yep, when I was a kid, my parents affirmed my identity. Easter Bunny. I had good parents. They always affirmed me. My parents affirmed my identity. Yeah, I told them what I am and they affirmed me. No questions asked. And now, 30 years later, I'm still a clown. Good parents believe all kids at all times, is what they used to say. I hate my life. Yep, I was born a girl, and then one day when I was 3, my brother dressed me up in his clothes. I came out of the bedroom and said, "Look, Mommy and Daddy, I'm a boy." They got pretty happy about affirming that. Hey, I'm 42 years old and I'm a pirate. I would love to not be a pirate. This is pretty permanent. When I was 7, my mom asked me, "What do you want to be for Halloween?" And I said, "I want to be a pirate." Then she turned me into a pirate. Got the surgery, got this leg amputated. She gouged my eye out because apparently real pirates are missing an eye. I remember screaming as she was mutilating my eye. Then the pain got even worse when she was amputating my leg to affirm my piracy. Worst pain you can possibly imagine. And as Mom was sawing away on my leg, she was reassuring me she's just doing it because she loves me. Now I'm always gonna be a pirate. As you can probably tell, I grew up in a very liberal household. One day when I was 6 years old, I was just playing around and I said, "Mommy, I'm the Easter Bunny." And Mom said back to me, "Damn right you are. I believe you, and this is permanent." And then she put me through a pretty intense Easter Bunny transition surgery process. This thing is permanent. It's attached to my spinal cord. Yeah, my mom believed me when I told her that I was a mythical creature that doesn't exist. And here we are. I'm a doctor. I've been a physician since I was 5 years old, because one day I was putting on costumes and I said, "Look, Mom and Dad, I'm a doctor." That changed my life. And they were very encouraging, insisting, yes, I am a doctor. Then when I was 9 years old, my sister came down with appendicitis. Now, instead of taking her to an actual doctor, my mom was so committed to affirming my identity as a doctor that she made me perform the appendectomy. I had never performed surgery before, but my mom assured me, "That doesn't matter. I trust you. You're a doctor." Then she handed me a steak knife, a pair of pliers, and a spoon. It didn't go too well for my sister. I ended up perforating her colon, and then her appendix burst. She didn't make it through the surgery, but it did take her about 11 agonizing hours to finally pass. It's actually pretty traumatizing to watch and to cause. Even though my mom was sad, she thanked me for doing everything I could. Like it or not, I'm a clown. I can't help it. My parents were very involved in Hollywood, so naturally when I told my dad I want to be a clown, he made for damn sure I became one. Permanently. Yeah, and believe it or not, facial transition surgery, pretty painful. My parents assured me that God makes mistakes all the time and that I should have been born in an Easter Bunny's body. Have you ever seen old videos of the first airplanes the Wright brothers made and tried to fly? They're super sketchy and downright dangerous, and they're nothing compared to the airplanes of today. Well, back when they forced me to get my affirming surgery, that's where things were at with making penises. And of course, to help further affirm my identity as a pirate, my parents called the FBI and had me arrested for stealing and raping. And I said, "Well, I didn't do those things." And my mom told me, "That's what real pirates do, so yes, you did." And then I spent 7 years in a juvenile detention center to help further affirm my identity. The biggest challenge I've ever gone through in my life being a bunny is probably when I almost died from severe malnutrition. My mom only fed me carrots and lettuce because that's what bunnies eat. Now, apparently I have abnormal nutrient requirements for a bunny. Yeah, growing up in California, my parents were really into Buddhism, but apparently they weren't really into his teaching on impermanence. They were all about making things as permanent as possible. My parents believed me when I said I was the Easter Bunny, and they went to great lengths to ensure that I could be the Easter Bunny permanently. For some reason, the medical board is still refusing to grant me a license. Yeah, I don't know what made my parents think I was actually a clown. Mom was so on board with the whole thing that she ate every single chocolate egg that I ever laid. I don't think they were chocolate. Yeah, I guess they thought I had stellar intelligence and keen self-awareness when I was 6 years old. That was also the age I was when I would dip a washcloth into the toilet and then suck the water out of it when I was thirsty. Thank you for affirming me, Mom and Dad. Are you someone who seeks the truth, you're always looking to grow and learn, and you have zero tolerance for censorship or media corruption? Well, there's big things happening around the world all the time, and you can bet Unified TV will always cover the truth and never censor. Unified TV is one of the leading conscious video streaming platforms with approximately 1,000 original titles, which consist of original series, documentaries, workshops, films, and guided meditations. Since Unified TV is member-funded, they're always able to speak the truth without having to comply with anyone else's agenda, which is typically dictated through advertisers. Now get this, Unified TV is one of the main funders of Sound of Freedom, and its founder, Jason Shurka, is one of the executive producers of the film. So by becoming a member of Unified TV, you're also helping to fund more amazing life-changing projects like Sound of Freedom. People are always asking what they can do to join and be part of the revolution. Well, becoming a member of Unified TV is a powerful and very simple step. On Unified TV, you'll find amazing interviews with people like Dr. Mercola, Tony Robbins, David Icke, Mickey Willis, and RFK Jr. And you'll also find plenty of programs to help you improve your health and wellness. To join the revolution, just go to unified.tv and use code AWAKEN to save 10% off your monthly or annual subscription.